No, you can't be dead. Let's get this stone to Miracle as quickly as we can. We need to inform. Well, I guess Tealor and Miracle that just past services are no longer available. Ah! What was that? I tried to teleport away and a sharp pain went shooting through my body. How long have you been standing there? Hello?
How unexpectedly death calls us to him. It is bitter, is it not? Unfair.
You should know you're the one that killed Sirius.
You are angry because you blame me for the death of your friend. But I only did what had to be done.
Had to be done? You almost killed me in the process.
You are furious about the danger I brought upon you. But what would have happened if I hadn't been there in that ship? Let us dare a glimpse, Prophet. A glimpse into the reality which you prefer to this one. 3 hours after your brawl, Captain Rosio's ship enters the harbor of Ark. You wait until the noise falls silent, and together with your friend, you sneak onto the deck. And you almost make it. A few arms lengths from the safety of the dock, a sailor named Rajik takes note of your presence. There is no need for an explanation as to who you are. And maybe on a normal day, Rajik would have let you run. But not today. For years, he has been eagerly awaiting his promotion to become a petty officer of the 8th class. And yet today, it was announced that his loathed rival had won it instead of him. And how angry he is. How furious. And who knows? Maybe it is not too late. What better way to impress the captain than to be the one who discovers 2 stowaways who have eaten the crew's bread for a month? From there, it ends quickly. One sword for your neck, the other one for your friends, and no one to grant you a second life this time. But that is not what happened. The first beat of a wing, and where are you now? You have abilities others wouldn't even dare to dream of. You can hear the echo of the future, and you will make decisions whose extent even you will barely understand. So tell me, Prophet, isn't that a fate preferable to the other?
Who gives you the right to decide? How do you even know that's what would have happened?
You accuse me of lying, and your doubts are justified, for I cannot see the future. However, there is no need for that. All that is required is a glimpse beyond the surface, and suddenly it becomes clear that we are nothing but a sea of endless possibilities. And if one listens long enough, the shapeless takes on form, and the unfathomable becomes tangible.
What? What are you? Are you the same as a High One?
You wonder whether I belong to those whom you fight. But no, I do not. The High Ones, humanity, the emissaries, these are but elements of the game.
You're an observer, right? Of the game?
I am more than that.
So, you're saying you can see into the literal sea of eventualities, into the parallel realities?
You ask if I can see more than just this branch. And the answer is yes, I can. But considering what I am, that is not much of a feat.
And what exactly are you then?
You wonder what I am. Yet your question should not be what, but where. And the answer to this is everywhere. What you see right now is merely a splinter.
If you can see into other realities then, you cryptic veiled woman, do the High Ones and the cycle exist there as well?
You want to know if what threatens you threatens other realities too. And yes, it does. The cycle is a logical consequence born from the right circumstances. And these are not limited to your branch.
So you're saying there are realities where it doesn't exist? You didn't blanket say that it exists everywhere. You said under the right circumstances. So what counts as the wrong circumstances? So what now? Why are you here? You're not here to simply confuse me with more questions, are you?
You think my intention is to disconcert you, but you're wrong. I am here because you think it was I who took someone you cared for.
Hard for me to see
And
it anywhere
although
else.
You err, I do not like being seen as a destroyer. Which is why I will wipe away my debt, which was never there to begin with. Step back.
Step back. I'll be watching you. Rugar, you watch her too. She's practically transparent. Where is the real her? Just... Ah, that's bright.
Farewell, Prophet. Maybe we will meet again. Maybe not.
Just bar? What? Just bar? Just bar, can you hear me?
That's my name.
Yep, don't wear it out.
But... Adela, what happened?
She attacked you and she had to be stopped. I'm sorry.
But... I only remember a flash of fire and then... darkness. Everything's so... blurry.
I have no idea how to tell you this, Jaspar, but you were dead. Adila killed you.
What?
The veiled woman that I told you about before. The one who I met on the ship. She brought you back somehow. I don't understand how.
But... Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
Take it easy.
this is all just a little too much. Please, just give me some time with my sister, alright? Go back to Ark with that bloody stone. Go anywhere, but please, just leave me alone.
Is that a good I'm sorry, Jaspar. Is that a good idea? Right. Doesn't look like we've got a choice. Come on, let's go. I kind of want to... No, this isn't the time. Come on. Let's see if I can teleport now. Let's get this stone back to Merigil. So it was the veiled woman that was blocking my teleportation. And she can bring Jaspar back from the dead. That's not very observer-like of her, though. She doesn't like being portrayed as a victim. Right, okay, Blackstone. I'm not sleeping with this in the house. I don't care what time it is. We gotta go wake Mary Jill and make sure this thing is secure. Mary Jill? He's not here. I'm gonna find him.
Pathlessness wherever you look. Where is this supposed to be?
Magister?
Around the old same shit, different.
Can anybody tell me where Mary Jill is? Oh!
Yes.
He said he was gonna be up by the beacon, didn't he? Ah, Mary Jill.
Yes? Have you found any of the stones yet?
I absolutely have, and I have a lot to debrief you on about Jaspar and his sister of all people.
Oh, by the righteous path. His own sister? Oh, I'd heard about those moons. It's cruel, truly cruel. Why in blazes are the High Ones doing this? I think and I think, but I just can't find an answer.
They enjoy this. At least they seemed to when I met them, but then they described themselves as a force of nature, didn't they? And the veiled woman said they were a force of not force, the logical conclusion. Will you please get that torch out of my... Okay, that works too. Maybe they don't have intentions. Maybe they're just simply... They simply are.
Or they do, and they are simply sadists. Who knows?
Who knows?
Anyhow, let's see if we were right.
Moment of truth. Is this the socket? Ah!
What the? Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
Fascinating. What just happened?
Well, exactly what we thought would happen, I'd wager. The stone connected with the beacon. And what a connection it was. I've never seen such energy, let alone felt it. But be that as it may, half a chicken doesn't make a cake. We still need 2 more stones.
I don't think you put chicken in cake. And why, more and more, does this feel like a terrible idea? We're putting these black stones, which drive people insane, channel the High One's influence, and we're just plugging them into a beacon. What's that going to do? Is this just a giant amplifier for their influence? Are we all going to turn on each other in fits of madness? I think I gotta go to the Nomad. If Jaspar's there, we need to talk to him. Jaspar? Hey, have you seen... I'm looking for my friend again.
Malfash's blessings.
Any chance you see my friend still? Tall, grey hair, greenish eyes?
Ah, that pretty boy you mean?
Yep, that's him.
Aye, I did. A couple of hours ago. Drank like there's no tomorrow, I tell ya.
Oh, of course he seems upset. Any idea where he went?
No, why would I? People don't usually check out here before they go. But if I was you, I'd go take a look at the other taverns round here.
God.
He sure didn't look like he was done drinking.
That's just how they are.
Mouse's blessings.
Let's try the Fat Leoran first.
Mead, stew, roast pork.
Polstock and the Silver Cloud. Where's the Silver Cloud?
My sir,
It sounds like he's on a right bender. I can't say I blame him, though. Drink is not the solution, but when your own sisters just killed you and then you've been resurrected from the dead and told that... well, that. What do you even do? Just spar?
Well, that's just how we...
Well,
Give it a try.
Clairvoyance seems to want to send me downstairs. I've got the... Every day like it's your last. Right, Clairvoyance seems to think he's not here, and I can't see him either. One down. Are you okay, Prince Andrew? Or Andreu? You're normally out there spouting poetry until God knows what hour in the morning. Polstog. When you're in a depressive episode, down here is about as depressive and self-destructive as you can get. Oh, maybe I should have asked the tavern keeper, the Fat Leoran. Just Bart?
Accent.
Excuse me.
Hello.
You're not going to help, are you? Be wary, okay.
Yeah? What do you want?
Where am I going to find the silver cloud? Oh, is the silver cloud just outside the main cavern? I often see revelers near the gate to the harbour. Is this the silver cloud? Excuse me.
Monsieur.
My sir.
Monsieur.
Okay, I take it you've not seen my mate. Map. The silver... Oh no, he's not even further in. The silver cloud's a brothel, isn't it? Excuse me, Mr. Relata. Hopefully you won't recognize... Oh, I'm wearing a mask. You shouldn't recognize me. Red lanterns. The silver cloud, finally. God, just bar... Look, you're not going to like the light, but tough. Just bar...
Bloody wench thinks she's Vata incarnate.
Oh, somebody doesn't want to be disturbed back there. Just...
My sir.
I'm not giving you a penny when you're in a place like this. You're only going to waste it.
Spare a penny for me. Just one.
Oh, just Bart, I didn't even recognize you. What's going on here?
Now look at that.
Oh, you are out of
That
your
isn't
mind.
The holy prophet.
Hey, buddy.
What are you doing here? Looking for some fun?
What happened to your clothes? Look, everyone out. Here's 50 pennies for your time. Just out.
Hey, but we're just getting started.
No, we're very much finished here, just bar. Everyone out.
You are way too serious sometimes. You know that? There are times when you just have to indulge.
This is not one of those times. This is self-destructive. Have you been hitting the dust? Is that vomit? Oh, just bar. There's a difference between indulging and just obliterating your mind on substances.
I am enjoying myself.
You're not.
You should try that for a change, you know. Who knows how much time there's left for that?
You were
What are
in...
you doing here anyway?
I came to check on you. Your own sister... Well, she tried and did kill you. I came to check on you. But clearly you need some... You know, you need someone right now.
Ah, right. Talking. Talking is good. Or is it? I forgot.
No, talking good. You can't blame yourself for her death. You're like this. You're out of your mind on substances because you can't deal with the pain of what happened.
Adela? Fuck Adela. And now just leave me alone. And don't pretend you give a damn about all this. You never did.
Just now, a companion quest failed because you waited too long or you upset the companion. That's it. Sleep it off. Right. Seems I ragged on just one too many times to help him in his time of need. So, I was just hanging up my weapons for the night. You know, all the new things I'd collected, and I realised I have a silver steel greatsword, just hung up on a rack. So, all I need now is the Riverville Mead, and I'll be able to bind Zara's soul to a talisman. I think that's what we'll do in the morning, before we go do anything else. We'll go down to... maybe the Dancing Nomad, because... last time I was in the Fat Leoran, they didn't seem to have any Riverville Meads, so... well, we've got a plan anyway for the morning. Would you look at that? Hidden up here are the numbers to the bank vaults. I'll just come in to deposit some money. And after all the difficulty I had, that one just says 2. Yeah, after all the difficulty I had trying to figure out which key goes in which lockbox, all along there's been numbers up here. Let's just put our money away and get going.
Malfash's blessings.
And to you, I'm looking for something to drink. Riverville Mead, specifically.
A little bit of this and that. Why not take a look?
Now, let's... no, do I actually have to go to Riverville for this mead? It's looking like it.
Come back anytime.
I might. I can always check the Undercity, but after what happened last night, I kind of don't want to go there. Just for the moment. Let's... oh. Bugger it. This place is a dive. They're not going to bind. Teleport to Riverville? No, I don't have one. Oh,
Yes.
that's embarrassing. Are there any more vendors then up in the city? Maybe in a market square. Right, I've decided after the events of yesterday, I just...
Walk west.
well, and you, walk blast. I could do with a fly across Enderal just to clear my head, and going to Riverville is as good as an excuse as any. Or we can go pick up that mead while we're there. Don't pretend you've got so much to do. You sit here all day. I need a flight.
Sure. Where to?
Because I do have things to do. I want to go to Riverville. Oh, so I've never actually been up to the MoreHUD Tower here before. Hello.
Hello.
Anything up here? Oh, yeah, sorry, don't mind me. Just inspecting the place. We got a bed. That's more than the actual... well, you know, other MoreHUD towers out in the wilderness have. Hello, and you've got your very own perch. Oh, I bet you feel right proud up here. Right, I'm getting distracted already. There was actually, now I think about it, A kid here gave me a tip that somebody had like a secret compartment in their house. There was a lever. And I think I actually went to investigate it once and they caught me and chased me out. Maybe we'll get a chance to follow up on that lead again while we're here. There's the bee and the barb. Can I just... Hello, just cutting through. Was it the bee and barb? Oh no, it was the drunken bee. Where's the bee and barb? Have I made that up? Oh, drunken bee.
Hmm?
Hello. And you. I don't like the way you said that, but what have you got for drinks?
Oh, a bit of this and that. The roast rabbit is really
Here we
good.
are.
Take a look for yourself.
This is what I wanted. Let's get 3 bottles, just in case. Don't want to drop one on the way home.
Safe travels.
Yep. And you.
Malfest's blessings. Malfest's blessings.
Yeah, I get it. We've not been here in a... Well, it wasn't too long ago when we were last here. We went to go check out the temple where we first washed up. It was this home here.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Is this... He's not looking. Bit bold to try and walk in his house when he's right there, but he wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so... Ah. Okay, so they've got a lever. Oh, he's making like a little toy. Is that gingerbread or is that made of wood? What am I looking for? Oh, no, I don't want to steal a potato. Is there more than one lever? It feels like it's on a timer. Ah, hello. 1, 2. Is there another lever somewhere? 3. I see. Okay. 1, 2. Oh. What did I hope to achieve by doing this? I don't know what I expected a hut in a village to have. Settled a mysterious nomad. Maybe I could use that at one point in time. There's nothing really in there that I could want. How do I close this up? Oh, the levers are stuck. Okay, we're just going to walk out and pretend that we never saw this. I take the potions, but I'm carrying far better potions. Hello, I met your sister. Oh, no, I've not met your sister. I'm supposed to go meet your sister. Take care. And you. Is there anything else I need to do here? I never actually walked in the temple. We may as well have a look.
My sir.
Mm-hmm.
Song text. Oh, I don't know what... Just gonna leave that be. This is a very fancy temple.
What blessed,
Especially
my sir?
And you. Considering it's just a small little hamlet. You know, not more than a hamlet by the sea. But then again, religion always does seem to attract these displays of architecture. And what is this home? Because these are starlings now, I believe. The mayor's house. You're a starling, right? Have you got any tips for me?
Tips? Just be wary if you're outside city walls. I guess you've noticed as much already, but this country has seen better days.
Right, thank you.
Farewell.
Farewell. Let's just go see the mayor, I guess. Let's see what they have to say. Or if they've got any jobs for me or any work. Hello, Walk Blessed. Are you the mayor?
Hey, wait a minute. You...
Me?
Never mind.
No, go on. What is it?
Oh, you're an Eterna, aren't you? Your ears, they look different.
Ooh, hang on a minute. We had this conversation ages ago when I first walked through. Have you forgotten who I am? How can you see my ears under the hood? My mother's an Eterna, yeah. I grew up on Nerum, though.
On Nerum? But that must have been horrible. I heard that Eterna don't have any rights on Nerum and are treated like animals.
Oh, it's about right. So I hear. But I got mostly a human upbringing, so I didn't really feel it.
Huh, I see. That's so unfair. I'm glad it's different here on Enderal. You know, once this chaos in the world is over...
See, you wanted to travel. I knew this already.
Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed.
Walk blessed. She's carrying a sword. She must have dreams of being a swashbuckler if she wants to be on a ship. Can't do anything with that book of earnings. You must be the mayor then, right?
You're not from Riverville, are you?
Oh.
What do you want?
You don't look well. Apparently I've heard your wife is sick, and you look like you've caught whatever she has.
Is that so? What does that have to do with yourself?
Why are you being so distrustful? Well, maybe I could help. I'm not going to extort this man when his wife's sick.
How noble of you. But how do I know you're not a quack? I know nothing about you.
That's a fair point. When I helped the Hoofbeat man with his daughter who had quote-unquote belly worms, she turned out to have the red madness. Look, I really do understand a thing or two about magic. Maybe I can help your wife.
All right then. I suppose it can't get any worse than it already is. Come, let's go upstairs.
When I came here for meads, this isn't... Things do snowball. I get distracted so easily. It's a nice home you've got here, though. I quite like this.
Take a seat.
A seat? Where? Here? Or there? Oh, I'm going to assume here.
Well then.
Why is there a fork under every table?
For 3 moons now, Matilda has been hearing voices. Sometimes during the day, sometimes at night.
Voices?
There is no pattern. According to what she told me when she was still lucid, the voices seem to come from the sea. And it's a mixture of pleading, screams, and weeping.
Oh. Is it possible she's simply hallucinating?
Maybe so. Or maybe it is some kind of a ghost, or a magical anomaly. Only Malphus knows. Since the night she first heard the voices, however, her health has been worsening. At first she lost her appetite. Then she started vomiting. To make things even worse, she now has a fever that gets more dire by the minute. Father Vildus is clueless, and even the 2 apothecarius who quickly passed through the village said they don't know what's wrong with her. She has even stopped recognizing me lately, and talking to her has become impossible. I don't want to lie, stranger. I just don't know what to do anymore. If it keeps going like this, Matilda will not see the turn of the year.
Now this is far beyond what I was expecting when I was following up on this rumor apparently of her being ill. I'm sorry, but do these voices say anything?
No. According to what she said to me when she was still lucid, they are just a babble of voices, and a horrible one at that.
And only she's heard these voices. No one else in the village has heard them, right?
Yes. And the times when she hears them are her only waking moments. She then starts screaming, on, flailing around as if the Black Guardian stood before her. It's horrible to see her like that. My brother Meldor is a traveling arcanist, and has already examined the house for magical anomalies, all to no avail. Whatever causes these voices, it only affects her.
And have you got the slightest idea of how, where they come from or how this started?
No, not in the least. You know, Matilda is such a good person. If it is a ghost that has possessed her, then it must be a cruel one who only wants to see her in pain. And if it's a disease, that Malphus shall be damned for making her suffer like this. I'm sorry. I should not have said that.
No, it's okay. You're distressed. Now your wife's in pain, clearly, and you're watching her slowly lose herself. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can find out what's causing this. Again, any idea where I could start?
You. Maybe it helps if you were there for one of these seizures. I don't feel comfortable about it, but if it could help, we have to give it a try.
Alright. It's as good as an idea of any. How do we go about that? You say they just happen at random, do they?
Just come back in a few hours' time. It hasn't been too long since she had the last one.
Right, okay.
Give me a moment with her until then, all right? My brother Meldor will let you in once it's time.
Meldor. Have I met Meldor before? Oh, I've seen you in the tavern, I think. Hello?
Ah, hello. You're the visitor Dugar told me about, right? The Outlander?
That's me. You've got a very different accent to him, though. Are we ready?
Well, as ready as we can be. As Dugar probably told you, the seizures happen arbitrarily, but more often around this time. Come, follow me.
So there is something of a pattern. Follow...
While I do appreciate your endeavours, I'm a little sceptical as to what good it will do. Whatever is wrong with Matilda is not ordinary. But I suppose some chance is better than none, isn't it?
That it is. Just this way? Oh, okay. After you.
You have a visitor, Dugar.
Thank you, Meldor. And thank you for not changing your mind.
Of course.
It could happen any minute now. Just take a seat and wait. And I warn you, this is not going to be pleasant.
Her eyes are kind of slightly open and rolled in the back of her head. It's not a Butcher of Ark book, is it? No, sorry, I was just checking. Yeah, she's not got red eyes. That's a good start.
Oh, Matilda.
No, please. No.
Oh, and here we go.
They are coming. They are coming back. No.
They're coming.
No, please don't.
Who's coming? Pentas.
So?
I think I heard something.
You mean you heard the voices? What are you? Some kind of medium?
Look, it's hard to explain. Does the name Pentas mean anything to you?
Pentas? I don't know, but...
That was the fisherman, don't you remember? The one who collaborated with the brigands and was killed when he tried to resist the arrest.
Ah, yes, of course. And his companion drowned herself afterwards. Poor thing. But I don't understand. What, by the righteous path, does that have to do with Matilda's sickness?
I haven't a clue. I don't know, but this is the only lead we've got.
Something tells you this, I see. If the circumstances were any different, I would take you for a quack, trying to win my favor. But you seem honest, and I shouldn't leave anything untested.
No, I get it.
Where was that fisherman's house again?
I have a map.
Then give it to him.
Of course, brother.
If Pentas really has anything to do with this, you should take a look at his old house.
Wait, is this the house on the coast?
And now excuse me, both of you. I need some time for myself.
Yeah, of course. I think I've passed that house before.
Here, this is the map. His house isn't far from the village, but you should be careful nonetheless. I don't need to tell you that the animals have grown savage recently. This red madness, or whatever they call it.
Yep, no, I'm familiar. I can take care of myself. So, you're an Arcanist as well, right? But you don't seem to be part of the Holy Order.
This Holy Order? By the gods, you really do have Outlander written all over your face. But no, I am not.
Don't have to point it out.
I have, as all the magically gifted have, passed the walk to the water, but I didn't qualify to become a keeper or a magister. And to be honest, I didn't want to either.
You didn't want to? So you're not a wild mage, you're not a keeper. Well, that makes you an arcanist, right?
A free arcanist, as are many others. But with all due respect, I think we should save the talk for later.
Yeah.
Matilda's condition gets worse by the minute.
That's a fair point. But is there anything you could tell me about what happened to this Pentas?
As I said, he was a traitor. He collaborated with the brigands on the Penny Road. He played innocent, but eventually the guards found out and tried to arrest him. Well, as it happened, he tried to play Lorem Waterblade and attacked them, which didn't go well for him.
Oh.
His wife couldn't cope with that, so she took her life. A tragic story, but it was his choice. That's life.
It's a fair point, but how does Matilda work into this? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Walk blessed.
And you. So... Pentas, yeah, that is the house. I know where to find that. Right now I should be looking for black stones and, preventing cataclysm and the apocalypse. The end to the world as we know it. Preventing this cycle from ever returning. And here I am, looking into why the mayor's wife's having a couple of hallucinations.